What's up, family? Let's talk about Roland Martin and Dr. Umar Johnson for a minute. What's up, family? Hope everything is well in y'all neck of the woods to speak. Let's talk about what transpired on TV One when it comes to Roland Martin and Dr. Umar and the coon shufflers on that panel, except that gentleman, except the brother, the older brother, not the younger brother, and the other female, that female man, that younger brother, both of them, they don't represent us, okay? They represent the establishment. I'm gonna cut right into it like a sharp blade. Let me tell you something, family. You got a lot of people that want to see this man fail. That's what I see. They trying to find out he a fraud. They trying to find out, is he really kin to Frederick Douglass? Why don't y'all try to find out how to help this man if he's true about his cause and making a private school for males so they can be taught the right way. But what I want to get to real quick, because I ain't gonna make this long and drawn out like the video. When Roland Martin asked him about that interracial stuff, then it kicked off. I said, very interesting. I said, now look at this shit. When he mentioned that, the panel and everything, you see how he mentioned that, then he switched it over. I didn't know it was 3 other people in there until they switched the camera over there on the side of them. And it was all orchestrated like these interviews are anyway. I can see through the bull, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is this, it helps Roland and it helps Dr. Umar at the end of the day, help boost their ratings and boost their careers, to speak. But let me break it down. It's a problem with some of our sisters, which is cool. If that's what y'all want to do, that's what you want to do. But you see how fast they would defend the white male or the white female agenda. Would that sister jump to a black male or a black female's agenda? Would she be so animated about that, and that brother at the end chuckling like a bootlicker coon? Say, look at this coon. See, I'm not on Roland Martin, so I can say this, okay? He try to keep it all, he keep it all professional. I give him kudos for that. I don't need that. You're not going to say this in my interview. Okay. It seemed like Dr. Umar want to reach across the table and knock him straight out the goddamn chair. That's what it looked like. But anyway, they try to grill him, but they failed. Everyone is trying to investigate this man. They're trying to pull dirt up on this man. But I want y'all to understand, melanated people, when you put yourself in a spotlight like that, these are the things that's going to happen to you. You're going to have those that's even in your own race that want to see you fail. Okay? You got people, 2017, that's black folks, they think everything is everything. They want to do away with slavery. They won't mention the fact that it's a debt will never be paid to us. It's a debt they can't never pay because it's been too long. I'm talking about almost 1,000-year debt. It's been like 500-600 years we've been out of slavery, which, in America, it's like 500 to 600 years we've been free out of slavery, to speak. But we have mental slavery. That's our problem. But for us getting our reparations for all the atrocities, all the injustices, all the things that was done to us when we came over here through the transatlantic slave trade, due to our African brothers and sisters, because we're not Africans. So I'm not going to get into a whole thing about that. Y'all gotta look that up for yourself. We are not the people who came over here by the boats. We are not Africans. We are not Africans, people. Okay, we are not African Americans. That is not our nationality. That's not our nationality. That's not our nationality. Excuse me. we've been lied to. And that's half the problem. We got to rethink and redo and recreate and debunk and destroy those myths and lies about us that have been taught to us, passed down to us through the years. We got to go on these books and crack them open. But they won't say nothing about that. They won't say about the debt that never been owed, never been paid. Okay? Certain people, right up until now, due to slavery, has waxed rich off the blood, sweat, and tears of black folk. It's certain families in key positions. And the only reason why they got wealth is because of the labor force, of the free labor force they got from black folks. See, but they won't talk about that. Now let's get up to date. Now, Dr. Umar Johnson, I feel as though he done a good job. But I seen something. This is why this Negro sector, some of these Negroes on here need to be quiet and really go look at that video and look at it again and try to get something right out of it. I mean, when they start talking about the interracial marriage and the way Dr. Umar, you know, he's very animate, he's very serious about black men need to be with black women, vice versa. Black women need to, more than ever, I be saying that in my videos, black women need to be with their kings. Black women need to be with their kings. Black women need to be with their kings. And the kings, you need to be with your queens, okay? And this is why these youngins, these effeminate boys, these effeminate boys and these masculine females are produced right now, because the family structure is being bombarded with so many attacks, so many serious stuff. They're feeding us satanic foods in our community. They still flooding our communities with guns. They still miseducating our kids by dilapidated teachers. Even the teachers, how the hell you gonna have a young and bright budding generation of young black youth if the scholarship, if the scholarship far as the practitioners that teach, the teachers, the faculty is uneducated. You got the dumb teaching the dumb. Some of these teachers are not qualified to teach. Some of these teachers are just substitutes, not even professional, not even have degrees. So you got ignorant ass teachers teaching our kids how to be even more ignorant. See what I'm saying? But no one addresses this, but I am. And Dr. Umar, I see what he's trying to do, but we, instead of us trying to support this man's efforts, we want to bring up shit that he stuck his dick in a stripper. He's a man. I'm glad he's a man. I'm glad he's an alpha male. I'm glad he know where to stick his manhood at. I don't care if she was a stripper or a choir chick or a holy and dial chick. Let the man get some damn trim. And why y'all men all up on this man's penis and testicle sacks and scrotum sacks? Worry about your own shit, man. Worry about your own, what you getting out here. Why you worry about what that man's getting head or who he hitting from the back and mountain? She's a female. She's a stripper. So what? He need to get his freak off. Let him get his freak off. Shit, that's what you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And who to say some of these people, some of these women out here you think is all nice and half of those women that go to church is more freaks than the ones on the stripper pole. You can't judge a book by its cover out here, especially in 2017. Wake up, black man. All on that man's dig lane. Worry about your own. And y'all call yourself alpha male. Some of y'all brothers got some down low mentalities, man. That's suspect when you all thinking about what a man. That you not getting it. You not getting your shit wet. So why you worrying about him for? That's his personal business. But y'all excuse the fact what this man's trying to put in place for the black experience. And that's all I seen what that panel was trying to do. Those two damn coons in the damn cardboard box, acting like damn fools, you know. It seems like we expect handouts. We gotta ask our white daddy and our white mama for permission to get a school. We gotta ask them for permission to open up a bank. We got to ask them for permission to run our own neighborhoods. We got to go to them and ask for permission as if as though we don't have a brain of our own to get it our own, lock, stock, and barrel, and own it from the motherfucking ground up and from up to the ground. From the ground up and from up back down. You know what I'm saying? Both ways. But we gotta ask mama, white mama and white daddy, can we do this? Is it right for us to do this, daddy and white mama and white daddy? That's how I sound like. Is it all right for us to date Becky and date Poindexter? Yeah. The only way you can do that, you better be a big buck and run a 4.5. You know, if you're an athlete, a rapper, I can't do nothing with you, Hakeem. You know? Same thing with you, Kawanda. You know, Kawanda, if you ain't loud and unruly and act like a thought, and be on Love and Hip Hop and be on The Bachelorette and all this, and if you ain't a promiscuous black woman, a seductive black woman, use what God gave you. You got to serve Bob, man. If you can't make us millions, we can't do nothing with you, Kawanda. And that's the majority of some of your white folks. I hate to be like that, but it is. And I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just being honest. Look around you. That's facts. So at the end of the day, here we go again. I don't like CC. I knew everybody was gonna go in. That's why I like to wait. And I just got finished watching it not too long ago. I said, nah, I see. And you got a bunch of Negroes on YouTube call themselves Crime Stoppers, Crime Watchers, Crime McGruff the dog. The dog, the bloodhound with the detective hat on, with the goddamn, what they call that, magnifying glass in his hand. Trying to find out if this man is fraudulent or not. We spend so much time trying to bring a brother down instead of supporting these brothers. And it's a shame. And y'all, this man is not Jesus Christ, man. He's not one of the prophets. He does make mistakes. He's a man in the flesh, like we don't make mistakes. But we will hold this man accountable and try to crucify him, try to put him on the cross and demean him because our life ain't going right, to speak. And this goes for the male and the female. But I want y'all to get this. You see how they was talking about the interracial stuff, and you see how people, you see how they reacted? We got a Jones, and that goes to show you that's a prime example. Some of us do not want to be together as black folks. Some of us want to be with white folks. Some of us want to be in the bed of white folks. Some of us even love white folks. That's why some of us go to the plastic surgeon, get liposuction, break our noses. Some of us have low self-esteem. We don't want to identify with nothing that got to do with our heritage, some of us. And that is an enemy to a pro-black, a hotep brother, a conscious brother and sister, a Hebrew Israelite brother and sister. That is your enemies. In turn, that is my enemies too. That's right. But you got to fight them mentally. The mental battle is everything. You got to fight them mentally and spiritually. Sometimes you can win like that because the devil flees. These people, you got to watch it, family. It's a spiritual battle, and those people have demons on them. Even that interview was spiritual. The spirits was coming out. Look how they was getting on that panel. If Roland didn't calm down a little bit, they would have got to almost swearing up on it. It was about to go there. It's about to go there. Because Umar went on call to do the coon. He don't care. That's not his show. You know how he go. Mr. Big Dog Pan-African, Shit. But y'all enjoy the show. Y'all keep on. One day, some of my black folks will wake up and see what's really going down. You know, it's all about competition, baby. You think by any means a certain amount of white folks gonna let us be the leaders of this civilization over here? You think they're gonna let us run the United States without a battle? Has it happened yet? Nope. So they just gonna give it all back to us. I don't think so. Because we never had it in the first place. We waking up now. Some of us is waking up. But we still got a long way to go. You know, that interview taught me that. We want to integrate. We still want to assimilate. We want to duplicate, and we want to imitate. That's what we want to do. We want to integrate. We don't want to separate. You know? So, but you gotta ask yourself a question. You gotta ask yourself a question. When them Asians come over here, do they hire you? Do them Italians in upstate New York, New Jersey, you know, Ohio, Philadelphia, do they hire you? And if they do, you ain't getting hardly no goddamn money anyway, so. No, they don't. They don't hire you. So, we gotta look out for each other, which we don't. We steady trying to defend people that the majority of them don't give a damn about us. So, until we wake the hell up, it's always gonna be like that, man. And that's the damn problem. They ain't gonna hire you. You gotta do for self. You gotta be independent, baby. Keep the money within the community. Stop spending your money with people that don't spend their money with you. It's not hard, man. But we make it hard. We keep on spending money with people that don't spend it with us. So, in turn, guess who get broke? Guess who go in debt? Debt, our own community. Then we get right indebted to the same people that's still wrecking you and taking money out of your own communities. Look at social media. I can go on and on, fam. That's it. I went far enough. That's what I got from the video. Y'all better wake up, fam. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I get up with y'all later. I'm out.